lucky break there for the D.
Here's the kid. Designed for KD. Beal from long range sinks the three-pointer.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Turner. Slammed in by Turner.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. Look out for us, D.A.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with him. You need to find it in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Booker outside. Up and in on the layup.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays for the contact.
Halliburton for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant with a screen on Halliburton. Lobbed up there for KD. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Siakam against KD. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Nailed from three-point land.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Halliburton reads these situations extraordinarily well.
The kid passes to Beal. 3 off the mark. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And that was offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
The kid passes to Richards. Here's the kid. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Turner.
Out!
One more. Here's Halliburton. Here's Siakam.
I'm back.
Here's the kid. A 26-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Beal with a bucket.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Get it going.
Halliburton for 3. The Pacers getting another chance here. And sent back by KD. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Turner. Turner throws it down.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton outside.
Here we go. Get out.
They double in with Booker. Turner passes to Matthew. And a wide open look for Halliburton. It's good from about 19 feet.
All you, Tyrese.
Halliburton's got 6.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
The wide open look for Durant. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need.
Turner for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. Outside, Beal. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
KD, a screen on Halliburton. The kid passes to Booker. And he drives in, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Halliburton for three. And it's Durant with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
6 on the shot clock, and that one's good. Beal. Beal's got his third basket of the night right there.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Free throw off from the kid. And here we are, the end of the line. The championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
Allen's checked in for the Suns. And he sinks the second. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who've played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And the Suns lead by 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
McConnell finds Turner. Here's Shepherd. Misses the three. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from three-point line so far in the ballgame. Allen dishes to Dunn. Allen surveying the D. Back to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Jones. Clock at 4. Elbow shot. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Allen with the screen for KD. That one good for 2. Durant's got 7 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they're really going to start getting more bodies down low and really kind of close that area.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Allen passes to Durant.
Hey, yo, right here!
Ball!
Good look there as it goes. And it's a 6-point Suns lead
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Turner. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Suns. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Get there, get there!
And here is Allen.
Kick it out!
Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Hey, yo, right here, baby!
Jones in the post.
Hey, Cock, man!
Allen outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
No!
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Here's Siakam. And that one drops for him.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came in.
Suns with a completely new group on the floor. The Pacers also with a sub. Walker's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Hey, back door, back door! Watch outside!
So with Durant sitting on the bench,
I see him!
this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got O'Neal, Booker out there with the kid. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Beal in at the 3 slot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Kings really lit up the floor. He ended up with 26 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
It was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Screen coming!
Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Misses off the left iron.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Outside for Beal. Takes a 3. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Walker. Screen on Beal.
I got ball. I'm back.
Now, here's Leishman. Back to Walker. McConnell with it. Takes the 3. Indiana again missing. Here's the kid. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. And that's now 9 points for the kid.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Halliburton outside.
Who got the ball?
And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
On the wing.
Pass to the kid.
You better hit that. Yo, right here.
Beal against Walker. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 9.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Back up.
Booker against Halliburton.
I got yours.
Trying to get something going. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And, guys, we've also seen them do a great job with steals. I know that's a stat that can cut both ways. It's not always meaningful, but those turnovers forced can turn into easy baskets at times.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Let's find out the news on Mason Plumlee. David, what's the update?
Hey guys, I got an update from the Suns head athletic trainer. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. Right in the thick of the season, this is a major blow. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
McConnell passes to Thompson.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Also rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
No shot.
And he's going.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
The Pacers have gone just 33% from the field. In what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Get the perimeter.
Capitals stream Booker. Halliburton for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Walker with the rebound. Indiana leading by 4.
Ow, ow.
Rebound by the Kid. The Kid's got his 4th rebound in this one. A 3-ball. Bucket. Devin for 3.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
The ball.
Halliburton looking around. Pass to McConnell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Got you.
Here's the Kid. He's got 11.
Watch him.
The kick out to O'Neal. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Indiana's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton slams it in.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
It's Beal on the way. Stolen by Walker. Pass to Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Back to Walker. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Toppin. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
They got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
Durant's checked in for the Suns. So an entirely a new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Nesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Shepard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Shepard. His three-pointer's off the mark. Suns trail by 4. Here's Booker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Dunn, he's checked in for Beal. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Phoenix shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the Cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
Siakam inside. Guarded by KD. And it's sent back by KD. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Hey, who's watching
Outside
now?
Mathurin. For three, Siakam. Trips in the tray. Siakam's got 14 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's the kid.
Come around.
11 points in the game.
You got nothing.
Durant with a screen on McConnell. Outside for Durant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Suns. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Turner with a screen on Durant. Inside. Turner throws it down.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
So for the Suns, Grayson Allen comes in for O'Neal, and Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Pass to the kid.
Good luck. Good luck. Good shot. Right here. Get a good shot. I got ball. I'm here. Come back. They're coming.
Down low.
No, ball.
Out left to the line. Clock is at 3. Allen inside the three-point line. For rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Going for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. The kid's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Hey, yo, right there.
Durant with a screen on Siakam. The kid. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Yo, set it
6 to shoot.
Hey, come to me.
Here's the kid. Turner covering. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Tyrese Halliburton.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy. You
got it. Come on.
Such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Pacers leading by 3. McConnell with it. Now guarded by the kid. Siakam misses.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong.
You can't send Durant to the line too often. He's always been an efficient free throw shooter.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for it.
Now Turner kicks to Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropped out there for them. Hands it from downtown.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
McConnell passes to Turner.
Get there.
We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Here's the double team again. And yes, it's good. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Get it going.
KD sets the pick for Jones. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Hey, get in front of him.
105 left to play here in the second quarter. Jones, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now McConnell. He has 5. Mathurin for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. The kid's got 9 rebounds in the game, heading it down. 36 seconds left in the first half. Outside, KD. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trail by 3. Shepherd the pass to McConnell. Siakam against Duncan. Siakam misses.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this kid. Man.
There's the drive. Right wing.
Go pick up your man.
At the dime. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting... And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Shepherd, and it's Mathurin in its small forward. Booker the basket, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
When you think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Chalk up 2 there. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
KD is 3 on Halliburton. And the basket is good. 16 points for the kid.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Turner finds Halliburton. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Nice D from the kid.
And they haven't been able to turn that lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Siakam passes to Shepard.
Right here.
Halliburton outside to the wing on the left. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's the kid. 16 points for him. Durant kicks to Beal. Over Mathurin. Richards. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 5.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that back.
Back to Halliburton.
Left side help. Shooting.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Mathurin. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight,
Hey, don't worry.
also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with. I don't want to spoil it.
Left side help. Shooting.
Here's the kid. Puts it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Turn down. Use that.
Out to Turner. Halliburton outside. Teardrop shot. Good rebound by Richard.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The kid passes to KD. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. And Siakam's got the ball here for the Pacers. Halliburton for 3. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 26 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Screen by Durant. Here's the kid. And sent back by Turner. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. The shot by Turner no good. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's the kid. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Siakam outside.
Shut up.
Almost, but it rolls out. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Booker outside.
Right.
The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Mathurin, defended by Richard. Shepard, the pass to Mathurin. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Suns.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's the kid. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The Kid's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. The Pacers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Jumps up. Incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Knocks down the three ball. Mathurin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Halliburton. Outside for KD. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the three.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the three of his own.
Here's Halliburton, and he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 28.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Booker finds Durant. Denied. He sends it right off the glass. Halliburton passes to Turner. And a missed layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that
layup. Offensive rebound. There's the pick. Pass to the kid.
Yo, get it up.
The Suns need to get a shot off. Fires for three. Another three for Phoenix.
That's all day, Kevin.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Here's Halliburton. Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these?
Oh, I got shooter, man. Take a rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pitch here.
Budenholzer is called a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Shepard, the pass to Halliburton.
Stay there. Step out.
Nesmith.
Got your help side.
Careful screen on Durant.
Hey, who got him?
Nesmith with the ball. Durant's there. Just 5 on the clock.
Who got ball?
Here's McConnell.
Box.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nick Richards out there with Durant. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's the kid. And it's Booker in a shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Durant.
Here's the kid. Nesmith covering. The baseline J. Another one falls for Phoenix.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Shepard hit the ball. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Booker. Halliburton against Booker. Baseline J on the way. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Halliburton. Here's the kid. He's covered by McConnell.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
Here's Toppin. Off target with his 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Pacers trail by 8. Now, here's McConnell. Shepard, the pass to Halliburton. Driving the lane. Off on the layup. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's the kid.
You got nothing.
Back to Booker. The kid passes to KD. There's the 3. That one misses. The Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. McConnell kicks to Halliburton. That one goes. Count it. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
The kid gets the bucket. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from the kid. Suns leading by 8.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look. Good shot. Let's get a good shot. Hold up. Good ball.
Pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
DB. And the intelligence. I love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Toppin. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Nesmith. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Here's the kid. Outside for Beal. It's stolen by Shepard. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Halliburton's got 37.
Sensational ball movement there when you pass the ball like that. Good things happen.
Here's the kid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And you also have to applaud how they attack the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And this is what separates Siakam from other guys his size, the ball and that ability to stop and pop.
Here's the kid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
The free throw off from the kid.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
He hits both from the stripe. Phoenix leading by 5.
Here we go. Get it going.
Here's the kid.
Go screen. Got you.
Outside, KD.
Yo, set it up.
Here's Booker. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Halliburton.
Get the perimeter.
Outside, Mathurin.
Hey,
Turner passes to Halliburton.
Shot.
From down in the low post, it goes. Halliburton's got 39.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
The kid gets the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The ball.
And here's Halliburton. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Pass to Shepard.
Here's
the three-pointer.
Halliburton, all about getting his teammates open looks, does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's the kid. Outside for Beal. Here's KD. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Halliburton. And here is Turner. Mathurin with the ball. Halliburton right side to take the lead. And Mathurin is good for three. And the Pacers lead by 1.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
KD passes to Richards. KD a screen on Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and then he's got you right where he wants you. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to come up totally empty there.
Now, Halliburton. Rebound by the kid. To the paint.
Come around. Shoot it.
Outside for KD. Lock at 6. The kid passes to Durant. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
No stage too big for KD. You need a basketball, he's your man.
Coming out,
Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. To the inside. Slammed in by Turner.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Here's the kid. And he drops it in from the low post. The kid's got 33.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Siakam's shot is off.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating the
It's stolen by Shepard. Mathurin against Beal. And it's Mathurin missing. The Suns leading. Over to the left wing. Here's the kid. Turner covering. Knocked loose. Turner with the steal. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Siakam. Over in the corner, Mathurin. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. There's the kid. On the wing, Booker. High, looking shot. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Mathurin for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And he commits the intentional foul. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Shoots from the corner.
Go get it, go get it!
The shot by Turner, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
On offense, here are the Pacers. 8-point game. Matthew for three. He doesn't hit that one. Here's the kid, and he's good on the three ball. The kid's got 38 points. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Hey, congrats to MP on winning the NBA Cup. That was fun to watch, man. You were on the mission.
Wins pay the bills, baby. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
Here we go.
Over his last